Okay, move on to the second section, embargoed until 10:30 on Saturday. Start with Simon.
Hi Ruben. Obviously it was a strong performance last week, but you lost the game. Are you confident that now you've set that base level of a performance, if you set that standard and reach the consistency you're talking about, that the results will come at some point?
In the end, we cannot control the results. We need to try to see the game in the small things that we can do better. We need to work during the week and we need to score goals. But again, every game has its history. So it's not just, sometimes we are not going to play so well like we did in the last game, but the consistency of the movements, the intensity, the opportunities, the runs behind, all these small things, we need to be really consistent. If you look at the last games, again, preseason is preseason, but the preseason in the first game of the league, we are maintaining more or less the level.
Do you feel there has been a change in atmosphere within the squad in terms of what that performance has?
I think you can see. When we are playing, I think you can see that we are more confident. I feel the team is more free playing the game. And that is something that I watched during all the games since we start this season. So that is a good thing. So, but every week is a test and we need to be there. But in the end, the result we cannot control, but we need to do everything to win the games. But we need to be, the first thing is to be consistent in the small things, the important things.
One more, you say the more free. What's lifted? What has brought that about, that they're playing with more free?
I don't know. Maybe when you have a good performance, even in preseason, you get confidence. Then you have more time to train. You have more time to understand the way we play. You are free. You don't need to think all the time what I should do in this situation. So it's already in their minds. So it's a lot of things. It's hard to point one reason.
Okay, last question for Carl.
Mr. Amorim, you mentioned just now about the intensity of the small things. Could you elaborate more? Do you think your team is getting the physicality that you were talking about last season?
Yeah, I think you can see that is a fact, because you can see with the data. Then with confidence, sometimes you react a little bit sooner, and you are near the ball. Again, against Arsenal, we sometimes were building up, but we had to kick the ball. And you can see the reaction of our players in the second ball. The duels, we are stronger. We are recovering position faster. And I remember at least 2 times in the corner. One time with Odegaard running with the ball, and you can look at our players, and we are sprinting full power. Even Casemiro is in the different pace. So all these things, I can watch the games since we start this season, and we are consistent in that. So that is really important.
Does it feel like there's the greater understanding of the squad, what you want now?
Yeah, it's more time also to train, to prepare the games, so they know what I should do in this game. And you have more time to train your base, and then in the last 2 days you have time to prepare the game in the strategical part. And I think it's simple.